Hello friends and welcome back to Galilei's HEPGEC program. Here we are going to revise your important syllabus for UPSC preliminary exam by solving previous year questions. We'll start today's revision with a question from history. Which of the following statements are applicable to Jain doctrine? Jainism as a religion emerged in the Indian subcontinent around 6th century BC. It is originated by Mahavira. And let's now go through the statements one by one to see which applies to the doctrines closely to the doctrines of Jainism. The surest way to annihilating karma is to practice penance, which is the part of Jain doctrine which believes in extreme penance. They follow a system of extreme penance which is called a ritualistic deprivation of food to the body, which is called Sallegana, to liberate themselves from the cycle of karma. So the first statement should be, it's correct, and it should be in your answer, meaning it could be either A, C or D. Now the second statement, every object, even the smallest particles, has a soul, which is a belief closely held by Jainism. So 2 is also right, meaning that our options can be narrowed down to D. Now let's just to make sure, let's read the third choice, third statement. Karma is the bane of the soul and must be ended. Jains believe that the soul need to be liberated from this unending cycle of birth, death and rebirth. To end that, they perform this extreme penance called Sallegana. So 3 is correct. So our answer here is surely D. Now the next question. The fair and remunerative price of sugarcane is approved by which of the following? Fair and remunerative price is a support price given to sugar industry, and initially the first step is that the Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices recommends a price to the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, which then takes a decision. So remember, both of them are given in the question as A and B, options A and B, but the answer to this question is A, because the approval, look at the statement, look at the question, who approves this FRP? First of all, Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices comes up with an estimate price, which then has to get the approval of the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. It can accept or reject the recommendations made by the committee. So the ultimate approval authority is given to the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Therefore, our answer here is A. Now, third question from polity. There is a parliamentary system of government in India because democracies around the world can be divided basically into 2. Presidential or parliamentary. The classical example of presidential is the US democracy, and you can say parliamentary is the system India chooses. Under presidential system, the executive is elected directly by the population. But under the parliamentary system, the executive is part of the legislature and it derives its power, legitimacy from the legislature, which is Lok Sabha. So our answer to this question is D. Council of Ministers, which is the executive, the temporary executive. The Council of Ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. That is what makes India a parliamentary system of government. Answer here is D. Now the fourth question from geography. In India, the markets in agriculture are regulated under which of the following law? In India, according to the constitution, agriculture comes under the state list, which means state has the power to enact laws on agriculture. So it differs from state to state. And this one is a direct question. And the markets in agriculture are regulated by Agriculture Produce Market Committee Acts. And because agriculture is a state subject, different states have enacted different laws differing from state to state for this act. So, Agriculture Produce Market Committee acts enacted by state, which is your option B. Now, the final question from environment. The M stripes is sometimes seen in use in the context of captive breeding of wild fauna, maintenance of tiger reserve, indigenous satellite navigation system, security of national highways. M stripes is a part of conservation techniques implemented by National Tiger Conservation Authority. It is essentially a computerized conservation techniques, monitoring techniques. It is a computerized monitoring techniques of tiger population in India by National Tiger Conservation Authority, which means our answer to this question is B, maintenance of tiger reserves. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.